This is an invitation to Lourdes.
We want to invite you to join us on the Diocesan Pilgrimage in Lourdes in July.
We would absolutely love to see you joining our Diocesan Pilgrimage to the Shrine to Our Lady in Lourdes, France.
Lourdes is a place of pilgrimage where we go and we seek to grow closer to God, maybe to ask some questions, just to go searching.
What we want to do is to open up the Diocesan Pilgrimage, not just to our sixth formers, not just to our year 10s and 11s. We want to open it to everyone.
Going to Lourdes is a fantastic experience, especially if you're going to come with the diocese.
And I'll tell you why. Because Lourdes is unlike any place in the entire world.
Lourdes is an incredibly special place, and it needs people there to really experience that.
You'll get to go with your friends from school, there'll be lots of other young people there, and one of the things that I think is amazing about Lourdes is that you might be someone in your school who believes in God or goes to Mass, and maybe actually you're in a minority. Maybe there aren't, when you look around your classroom, not everyone believes in God possibly, or not everyone goes to Mass, and so it feels like you're one of the only ones that goes to Mass sometimes. But when you're in Lourdes, it doesn't feel like that. When we're there with the diocese, there are hundreds of other young people, all with the same experience of you. Some of them may go to Mass every week, some of them might not. Some of them will have questions that they're trying to find out about whether they believe in God or not. And it's a wonderful place to be able to explore that.
It's an incredible opportunity to meet other young people and to meet people from around the world, and in my opinion, see what is the very best thing about our church: when love is put into action.
That could be as a helper who pushes people in wheelchairs. It could be by helping lead the procession by carrying banners and showing people the way to go. Maybe just by befriending others. It could be by being a person who sits in a wheelchair and allows someone to volunteer to try and step out of their comfort zone and to actually be a helper.
You'll get to help elderly and sick people. You'll get to have specific important responsibilities to help the pilgrimage run.
In Lourdes, you will spend time working with and serving with the people who need it the most. You will see true compassion, true witness, true inspiration, and all in true service.
I think sometimes we don't realise how much we get by helping others, how much we benefit from putting the needs of others before our own.
It's hard work, it's a hard place, but I'll speak from personal experience here. It's one of the most profound and moving and memorable things I've ever done in my entire life. I have now been 13 times to Lourdes, and there aren't many places I can say that about, but the reason I keep going back is because the people you share the pilgrimage with every single year are what make it so special.
The first time I went to Lourdes was about 7 years ago, and I got the opportunity to take a group of sixth formers with me. I'd always heard about Lourdes, and it was something that my mum and my granny had always spoken about, and they loved sort of the idea of going on pilgrimage there. I expected to enjoy it. I expected to go and have a good time. I didn't expect it to be quite as transformational as it was.
One of the things that people normally think when I invite them to come to Lourdes is that they have to be really religious to go, and that's not the case. I've taken probably 70 young people to Lourdes over the 5 pilgrimages I've been on, and a number of those young people class themselves as atheists. They didn't believe in God. They thought there wasn't a God at all, but they wanted to go to Lourdes to have an experience of helping other people. And actually, whilst on that pilgrimage, they were able to go to the various different services, go to Mass, see people helping other people, showing love to each other. They were able to explore their faith in a new way. And those students who went as atheists, one of them came back and got baptised and went and worked at Alton Castle and Solly House, which is a little bit like the Briars. And since then, she's gone to Lourdes every single year.
It was transformational for myself. I came back renewed in my faith, and I looked at these students, these group of teenagers. Sometimes teenagers get a really bad rap, don't they? Sometimes you always think of like the hoodie culture, but these group of teenagers had fundraised all year long in order to get themselves there. And when they were there, the level of commitment they showed that the sick and vulnerable within our diocese was just breathtaking.
Every year you find out something new about each other, something new about yourself, and something new about your relationship with God as well, and that's a really big deal. And again, like I said, the reason that you find and see so many powerful things is because you see real love in action. We can talk about being good people and talk about doing nice things, but when you see people who are in need being looked after and loved in the most beautiful, honest, sincere way you'll ever see in your life, for me that's what faith is about, for me that's what God is about, and that is what Lourdes is about as well. The city itself is just absolutely bonkers in the best kind of way. You'll be mashed up against hundreds of thousands of people from all over the world, different countries and continents and languages and cultures, all just kind of in this big melting pot. The city itself is manic and busy and frantic. There are shops, there is the best Catholic merchandise you will ever find anywhere in the world, the best ice cream, but also the most incredible basilicas and the most beautiful prayer spaces, all just kind of mashed up together. It is unlike anywhere in the world, and I promise you that you will not come back the same person that you go if you go on pilgrimage to Lourdes. So please, please, please come with us, come see what it's all about, and come realise why Lourdes is such a big deal for so many people around the world. We look forward to seeing you there.